This is Mist. He's a hardcore Ironman. I wanted to make this series to explore and experience Geilinor in a way I had never before, by playing RuneScape the way I feel it was intended and forcing myself to try and achieve new things when it is necessary to progress as new goals present themselves, with the ultimate goal of completing the entire collection log, and of course all without dying once. If you're familiar with this channel at all, then you know by now that I love achievements, and the Hardcore Ironman game mode in old school RuneScape has lots of them. I don't know how well all of this is going to go because I've never really played on a regular Ironman account, and I've also died in some pretty stupid ways on my main, but I figured it'd be a fun challenge to require me to get better at the game. I want to start off this particular video by completing a lot of the early game quests that have very minimal combat level requirements, as well as pick up a few levels and some useful skills along the way. Okay, so we have officially started our Hardcore Ironman, and I went ahead and grabbed the Hardcore Ironman armor from the Ironman tutor. And we're going to start by doing some of the easy, novice, short quests here around Lumbridge and the Misthalan Kingdom. More precisely with Rune Mysteries, Cook's Assistant, Restless Ghost, X Marks the Spot, Sheep Shearer, and a few item requirements for Goblin Diplomacy. So like I said, we're going to start with Rune Mysteries first. I'm going to talk to Duke Horatio here in Lumbridge Castle. Okay, it looks like Rune Mysteries has started, so we got to take this air talisman to the head wizard in the wizard's tower. So next up, Cook's Assistant. Let's talk to Cook. I believe it's, can you make me a cake? Alright, okay, I actually know where to find all this stuff. Perfect. Next up, we're going to go ahead and start Restless Ghost, but it should be 2 quests started. Okay, so we're going to come in here, talk to Father Eric. I'm looking for a quest. And our next quest on the list is X Marks the Spot, so we're just going to talk to Veos. After talking to Veos and starting X Marks the Spot, we're going to head across the River Lum to kill some goblins in hopes of getting 3 goblin males for Goblin Diplomacy. And here coming up shortly, attack level 2, maybe? If I can get that in. There we go. Attack level 2. Still no goblin male. Okay, well, killing goblins has basically dried my food up way faster than I thought it would. So we're just going to go ahead and go get the other items, like the milk. We're going to head over to the chicken pen just northeast of here, northwest. And get the egg as well as some food that we can cook from the raw chicken. Attack level 4, nice. Got the egg. We're just gonna continue killing chickens so that way we can get our food stock up. I believe with attack level 5 that means I can do steel now. Yep, I can. Okay. Awesome. Well, we don't have any steel weaponry, so we'll have to wait on that a little bit. Well, now we have a full inventory of raw chicken. We're going to head over to the windmill and get some wheat, and then head back to the Lumbridge kitchen. That way we can basically cook all these. But we're going to finish Cook's Assistant while we're there, while we're doing it anyway. I did have a different plan for this, but I thought I would have enough food to be able to just get the 3 goblin males right away, but that just didn't happen. So, plan B. Alright, Cook's Assistant done. 1 quest point, 300 cooking XP. Cooking level is now 4. Jumping up 3 levels there. And it's about to jump up even more. Go ahead and use the chickens on the range. Cook those up, hopefully try not to burn too many of them. Okay, so in all of that, we came out with 6 chicken. Alright, back to the goblins to try and get the 3 goblin mail. That was kind of stupidly risky. Letting a goblin take me down to 1 health. Wouldn't that be a fucking series? So I am going to take just a second from killing the goblins and trying to get the goblin mail. While I'm kind of restoring my health here. We're going to go back to chickens just to get some more food here in a second. But I'm going to, since I'm over here, I'm just going to go ahead and complete the sheep shearer quest real quick. I think it takes like 2 seconds, so... Alright, so we have all the wool that we need, and I just noticed that there's some onions behind this guy's house. So we're gonna go pick 2 of them, that way we can make some yellow dye for goblin diplomacy. Okay, back to Lumbridge to use the spinning wheel, so that we can turn all this wool into balls of wool, and then complete sheep shearer, and then come back for the chickens and get some food there. What I might do is actually go the thieving route that I've seen a lot of people do when they first start their Hardcore Ironman. So basically stealing or pickpocketing the men here around Lumbridge Castle until level 5, and then heading all the way over to Ardougne to steal from the cake stall until level 20, and then stealing from the silk stall to make some money. 20 balls of wool obtained, back to Fred the Farmer. There we go. Okay, 150 crafting XP, that should be enough for level 2, 3? Okay, so crafting level 3. And 60 coins. So I have decided a little bit earlier than I thought I would to go ahead and go with the thieving method. So I just need to find some mans here. Get my pickpocketing level up to 5. There's an imp right here. I didn't even notice, but I'm gonna kill that thing. Maybe get a bead. Sweet bead drop. Take any of them. I don't have any of them. Oh, I forgot they teleport. It's been so long since I've had to kill an imp. Thieving level 5, on to Ardougne. Attack level 10. Now we can switch it over to strength. We are here in Remington at the food store to trade Wyden, so we can get a red berry. And with that, we can make the red dye for goblin diplomacy. Okay, who do I talk to get some woad leaves? Okay, I guess it's Wyson that we need to talk to. Yeah, I would like some woad leaves. Alright, we got 2 woad leaves, and I'm just now realizing that we are going to need a total of 3 red berries, not just 1, so we're going to have to go back to the food stall and get 2 more in Port Sarum. And that is the 3 red berries we'll need for goblin diplomacy. I believe all we're missing now is just the goblin mail. We have 2 onions, 2 woad leaves, and then 3 red berries. So I'm currently at the crafting guild, and I was thinking about it, that there is some snape grass spawns here, so I'm going to try and pick one of these up for the future when we do Plague City. Hopefully these hobgoblins don't hit me too hard. Okay, since we're here in Taverley, we might as well just go ahead and start Judric Ritual, as well as Dork's Quest. Okay, so after a very long journey across Geilinor, we are finally in Ardougne at the cake stall in the middle of the marketplace here. And I have just got a thieving level because I was testing out where the best spot would be to steal from the baker stall. And it seems to be right on top of the baker. I haven't had any issues with it so far, but Hopefully we don't in the future, because these guys are all way higher level than I am. So if they come to attack me, I may be screwed. Okay, one full inventory and not a single guard decided to come attack me. Alright, well it looks like this is the method to get some really good food, just standing on top of the baker. I haven't had one issue with the guards seeing me, even with like paladins and stuff back here. I decided to try it out when they were back there, even though that's probably a stupid idea, but I had a full inventory of food, so I thought, why not? But we made it to Thieving level 10, took all of about maybe 5 minutes, and then I think we're going to go for 20 now, because it'll take maybe another 10. That way we can then steal from the silk trader, I believe, right over here. So yeah, we're going to be going for level 20 thieving, so we can have a very large supply of food in the form of cakes, and then a way to make apparently a decent amount of money from the silk stall over here. So I'm going to continue with this, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, the true test. See if this guy can, will hit me when he comes back here. Let's go ahead and steal from the stall. And no, even with standing right next to me, he still doesn't register that I'm here and stealing, just because I'm standing right on top of the baker. And level 20 thieving. Alright, now we can head over to this silk stall over here and steal silk. But I don't know how safe that's going to be compared to the baker stall. I don't think it's like going to be at all, unless I can stand here and do the same thing, but I doubt it. Well, the silk stall doesn't seem to be working out for me. It's not letting me steal the silk, and I don't know why. It keeps just saying I attempted to. But since we are still in Ardougne, we might as well complete a couple of the quests in the surrounding area. We're going to start by doing Sheep Herder by talking to Counselor Halgrive near the East Ardy Church. Well, let's see if I can do this with absolutely zero run energy. I doubt it. How is that a million times easier than doing it on my main? Alright, now time for the green sheep, arguably the easiest of the four. Two sheep down, two to go. Well, I managed to get one of the yellow sheep stuck. Or not. Or not. Here we go. Just trying to come back. Alright. Red, green, and yellow sheep all in the pen. All we need now is the blue sheep. These, I would say, are probably the hardest of the four. But that time, I guess, is pretty easy. Well, that was about 10 times easier than when I did this on my main account. Alright, and that is Sheep Herder complete, 4 quest points and 3,100 coins. That took all of about 5 minutes. And I think last time when I did this quest on my main, it took roughly around 20 to 25. Okay, time to start Haziel Cult. We are going to go and side with the Haziel. That way we don't have to fight the level 13 monster Alamone during the quest. Alright, and that is Haziel Cult quest finish. We get 1 quest point, 2,000 coins, and 1,500 more thieving XP. I believe that bumps us up 2 more levels here, and close to a 3rd. Not a very interesting quest, mostly just a lot of running around, but it's another one complete. And now it is time for our last quest in the Ardougne area, Monk's Friend. Hey, and I just missed it, but strength level 2. And we managed to get a black bead from one of the imps. Nice. Man, there are a lot around here. Might as well try our luck again. And another strength level coming at you. As well as a hit points. Nice. And strength level 4, that gives us a new max hit of 2. And a yellow bead. Nice. So we got 2 of the 4 beads. I think I'm going to sit here and just train my strength on these imps because they don't really hit back, and plus we have plenty of food. I would like to be able to kill them faster, but I mean, there's tons of them spawning in this location, so we might as well try and get all 4 beads if we're gonna get 2 that quickly. So not a bead drop, but a, I think actually at the moment, a best in slot drop. Ooh, a mine talisman. That's worth quite a bit of coin, if I were able to sell things. So this imp did drop me a piece of burnt meat, which is otherwise useless, but I think we use that in the Witch's Potion quest, so I'm gonna take it, and then that way I just don't have to get it later. And another black bead. Black bead number 3 coming at you. 4 black beads, 3 of them in a row. And finally a white bead. We just need 1 more after this guy. Well, would you look at that? That imp dropped some cadaver berries. That means we can essentially have everything we need to do Romeo and Juliet. I didn't even think of that as a possibility for this episode. But it is now. And yet another yellow bead. I am going to go ahead and pick all of these up, because even though they're not worth the crazy amount of money, that's still some money that I can toss over to my main. And yet another yellow bead. Well, that's new, an ensouled imp head. I don't think I've ever gotten one of those even on my main. But granted, on my main, I haven't had to kill this many imps before. And it looks like that new strength level of 13 also gave us a new max hit of 3. Another ensouled imp head. I don't actually know how much those are worth, but looks like about 800 coins. Not bad. Don't worry, pal, you're next in line. Well, I was going to get this jug at the Porkazard General Store, but since we got it as a drop from an imp, we can complete Monk's Friend a little bit faster. Oh my god, just give me the fucking thing. my god, another yellow bead. You've got to be kidding me. I'm not even picking that one up. What the fuck, dude? Just give me the red bead. Well, these guys are nothing if not consistent. We have officially hit 4 times the drop rate for the red bead. Oh my god, finally. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop one of the yellow beads because I don't need any more. We have all the beads to do Imp Catcher at this moment, as well as gaining 17 strength levels, and I believe 3 hit points levels, and I think we're close to another one. Yeah, we're 1 kill away from another hit points level. We might as well just kill one more imp to get it. I swear to God, if this gives me another red bead, I'm gonna, like, throw my keyboard. A black bead. Okay, well, at least it's not a red one. Okay, let's get back to finishing up Monk's Friend. Okay, so we have completed the Monk's Friend quest. We are rewarded 1 quest point, 8 law runes, and 2,000 woodcutting XP. That also finishes up all of the quests that I want to do right now in the Ardougne area. So we're going to go back to Lumbridge. Holy crap, that got us all the way to 13 woodcutting. And an Evil Bob random event got us 650 fishing XP, which brings us to level 7. Alright, so we are back in Lumbridge, and our first order of business is to head to Al-Kharid and go to the scimitar shop. That way we can kind of upgrade our iron dagger to a steel scimitar, and we're also going to buy a mithril scimitar while we're there. 1 steel scimitar and 1 mithril scimitar. A little bit of money, which we don't have a lot of, but I'm also looking at the minimap here, and there's a silk stall right here. Oh, I can't steal from it. Never mind. I also don't want to spend all of my money right away, so we're going to stop there as far as buying upgrades, armor upgrades, stuff like that. We can pretty much just make the rest of it through mining and smithing, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to kind of figure out all the logistics behind it for now, but I think it is a good idea to do that because it's going to be hard to afford basically anything that's a rune item right away. The biggest thing that we need to buy at the moment would be a rune pickaxe, which I believe is upwards of 30k. Now that we have our steel and mithril scimitar, we're going to head over to the Lumbridge General Store to pick up a very important item. We're going to pick up 1 spade. So the reason we're getting this spade is because I would like to finish up the quest that we have kind of started earlier in the video. So we're going to be starting off with X marks the spot. So we're going to dig right here and pick up a treasure scroll for X marks the spot. Now this takes us to just behind the cook in the Lumbridge Castle. Believe right here? No. Where is it? There we go. Okay, we got a mysterious orb. So next up, we're going to go talk to Father Ernie? Ernay? Ernhay? I don't know how you pronounce it, but we're going to go talk to him west in the Lumbridge Swamp. See what he can tell us. Okay, so he has given us the Ghost Speak amulet. We're going to go ahead and put that on, and then we're going to head to the Lumbridge Graveyard, so just across the swamp, to speak to the Restless Ghost. That's a stupid fucking fight. Level 5 almost took me. Okay, so we have talked to the Restless Ghost. We are going to head now to the Wizard's Tower to make some more progress on Restless Ghost, as well as Rune Mysteries, and then start and complete Imp Catcher. Hello, Cedrador. Research package obtained. It is now time to take the skull and not die to this skeleton right here. go ahead and run away from him. That's a pretty easy fight. And lastly, like I said, we are going to head up to the top of the Wizard's Tower to complete Imp Catcher, which we should be able to complete, like, right away. I don't think there's any other requirements for us. And that is Imp Catcher quest complete. 1 quest point, 875 magic XP, and one of the big reasons why I'm even doing this quest, the Amulet of Accuracy, which right now is basically the best thing we can equip. It's the best thing we have as far as an necklace slot. And I believe we just got magic level 8 without ever touching it, so that's nice, and we're close to another level on there. Next up on the quest list, we're going to resume X marks the spot. We're going to go north of Geilinor Jail, which is kind of risky because there's these level 26 guards here. However, it looks like the spot to dig is right here, and we got the treasure scroll, which takes us over to the pig pen just north of the Grandmaster Farmer. However, I want to talk to Aggie so we can make some dyes real quick for Goblin Diplomacy. That is all 3 dyes obtained for Goblin Diplomacy. We do still have an extra onion. That is for Witch's Potion here in a little bit. I don't exactly know which tile it is, but we're just going to dig and hopefully we get it. There we go. Okay, Ancient Casket. I don't think can we open this? Yeah, no, okay, so we have to take it to Veos. Next up, Ernest the Chicken. Let's talk to Veronica. And that is Ernest the Chicken quest complete. 4 quest points and 300 coins. We have now reorganized our inventory at the Draenor Bank, and we're headed over to Veos to complete X marks the spot. And there it is, X marks the spot. We are awarded 1 quest point, an antique lamp, 200 coins, and a beginner clue scroll. So, wonder if we can even do this. Let's see. Bow in Burson? Oh, bow to... Okay, alright. Well, we haven't made it to Varrock yet, so obviously we're gonna keep that because that's really easy. What is this XP lamp about? Okay, so it looks like it's just 300 XP in any skill. I'm gonna hold on to it until I decide which skill I want that to be. But from here, we are gonna start the Pirate's Treasure quest. Do a little bit of it, and then kind of hold off on it until we get to Varrock. So with Pirate Treasure partially complete until we can make our way to Varrock, it is now time for Witch's Potion. So we've just picked up the Eye of Newt that we will need for Witch's Potion at the magic shop here in Port Sarim, so we should be able to complete Witch's Potion very, very quickly. We get a whopping 1 quest point and 325 magic XP. I think that gives us at least 1 level. Maybe we're up to 10. We are up to 10. Nice. So the next thing on our list is to get 3 of the 4 meats for Druidic Ritual, excluding the raw bear meat for now. We're gonna go get that after we have all the requirements for Dork's quest. We'll start by just getting the rat meat just north of the altar, north of Mudskipper Point. Next up are raw chicken and raw beef, which we will get at the farm just north of Port Sarim. I guess while I'm here, I'm gonna use the farming shop at the actual farm to buy some farming supplies that we'll use later on, and then we're gonna head to the farm location just over here and get just a little bit of XP and also get some compost going. Now that we have 3 of the 4 meats for a Druidic Ritual, we're gonna start on the requirements for Dork's quest. So that includes getting 15 mining so that we can get, I believe, 2 iron. Since we're banking the ores in Falador, I figured it'd be a good idea to head down to the Dwarven Mines and pick up a couple pickaxe upgrades. We picked up 1 of iron, steel, and mithril. I would have liked to have been able to afford adamant, but I just don't have enough coins. Unless I can sell some of these ores over at the kind of ore shop over here. Let's just try it out real quick, see if I can get anything from 1 copper ore. 0 coins. Okay, so that is pointless. Well, regardless, let's pick up an inventory of tin, and then we can just bank in Falador again. Huh. This Gravedigger random event actually came in pretty handy. I essentially got to bank all my items without ever having to go back to the Falador bank. Alright, Gravedigger random event complete. Let's see what we get. Looks like zombie top, zombie shirt, and zombie boots. Nothing crazy, but that does, you know, work towards the collection log. Alright, level 15 mining. We're going to go ahead and drop just 2 of those tin. That way we can pick up some iron. Alright, we now have everything that we need to complete Dork's Quest, Druidic Ritual, and Goblin Diplomacy in one quick trip. Minus the 3 goblin males, which I feel like I failed to mention earlier that we will be getting at the actual Goblin Village instead of killing for them, because I didn't realize that was a thing until just now. I am also going to stop at the shield shop here in Falador. That way we can get an upgrade to our shield and a little quick defense bonus here. This is just a quick comparison between the wooden shield that we have been using and the iron square shield. So not a huge amount of defense bonus, but maybe about double. Okay, first up, Dork's Quest. We are awarded 1 quest point, 1300 mining XP, 180 coins, and use of Dork's anvils. That brings us up to mining level 18, a free 3 levels. Next stop, we're going to go to the mined altar just northeast of the Goblin Village. However, I forgot to bring food for the bear fight, which is going to be necessary because it's a level 19 and I am only combat level 13. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we don't die. Alright, raw bear meat, and we also hit attack level 11. Now onto the Goblin Village so we can complete Goblin Diplomacy. Alright, and that is Goblin Diplomacy quest complete. 5 quest points, 200 crafting XP, and a gold bar. That's a lot of quest points. That brings our crafting level up to 5. Next up, we're headed to Taverley to finish up Druidic Ritual. And with that, that is the Druidic Ritual quest complete. 4 quest points, 250 Herblore XP, which I believe gives us to level 3, and access to the Herblore skill. That also brings us to a total of 25 quest points for the episode. Next stop, Barak.